Who was the most influential figure among the Chinese Muslims in history? Well, he is none other than the Admiral Zheng He, also known as Chen Ho. Zheng He was born in 1371 in Yunnan province. Unfortunately, he lived a difficult life early on. He belonged to the Hui ethnic group, Chinese Muslims whose roots intertwined with the Silk Road, a network that brought goods, ideas, and Islam to China. His given name was Ma He, and he was descended from a family with deep Islamic traditions. His grandfather and father were said to have made the Hajj pilgrimage to Mecca, which was not easy at that time. But Zheng He's early years were marked by upheaval. When the Ming dynasty overthrew the Mongol-led Yuan dynasty, Ma He was captured by Ming forces as a boy. He was taken to the imperial court, where he served as a eunuch. Yes, he is a eunuch in the imperial court, which means he was sadly castrated. It was a practice then for any males who serves in the palace. And Zheng He was in the service of the Prince of Yan, who later on became the Yongle Emperor. But he quickly distinguished himself with his intelligence, loyalty, and military prowess. After ascending the throne, the Yongle Emperor promoted Ma He as the Grand Director of the Directorate of Palace Servants. Zheng He spent his early life as a soldier on the northern frontier and often participated in Yongle Emperor's military campaigns against the Mongols. Zheng He received a proper education at Beiping. It is also recorded that he had great knowledge about warfare and was well accustomed to battle. Under the reign of Emperor Yongle, Zheng He was entrusted with an incredible mission unlike any other. Between 1405 and 1433, he led 7 epic maritime expeditions known as treasure voyages. With a fleet of hundreds of ships, some as large as 400 feet, Zheng He commanded the largest and most advanced fleet the world had ever seen at the time. Zheng He sailed to Southeast Asia, India, the Arabian Peninsula, and the eastern coasts of Africa. These voyages were not just about exploration, they were about diplomacy and trade. Zheng He carried silk, porcelain, and other Chinese treasures, exchanging them for exotic goods like spices, ivory, and rare gems. But more importantly, he brought messages of goodwill and sought to establish peaceful relations between China and the nations he visited. The fleet did not engage in conquest or colonization, though it included troops. Their purpose was to demonstrate the Middle Kingdom's strength. He also helped to suppress pirates who had long plagued the Chinese and Southeast Asian waters. For example, he defeated Chen Zuyi, one of the most feared and respected pirate captains. Despite serving a Confucian court, Zheng He's Islamic identity remained a key part of who he was. In places like the Arabian Peninsula and East Africa, Zheng He's Muslim heritage helped him forge connections with local leaders. His voyages strengthened ties between China and the Islamic world, fostering a unique exchange of ideas, culture, and technology. Zheng He's legacy is monumental. His voyages demonstrated China's maritime capabilities before the age of European exploration. He built a network of peaceful relations that spanned continents and left a lasting, beneficial impact on the regions he visited. Today, Zheng He's impact still can be felt in many of the places that he visited. For example, the Peranakan people in Malacca actually originated from the result of these voyages, establishing societies that exist even until today. And Zheng He is still remembered as a symbol of exploration and diplomacy. His story serves as a reminder of the incredible contributions of Chinese Muslims to global history and the power of peaceful cultural exchange. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to the Asian Muslim channel for more incredible tales of the history. Thank you. See you next time.